Hi and welcome to this video. We're going to be making a beautiful table centre today using a Posi pad. So first and foremost, you need to soak your floral foam under the tap. Either fill your sink up and turn it upside down and pop it in the sink, or run your tap slowly under the cold water and just gently move it around so then it's nice and soaked. You should normally find it's quite heavy. Once this design's finished, it is advisable to, again, put it on your draining board and water it every couple of days. So first of all, in your kit, you should find you've got a lovely red candle. I'm working on slightly smaller base than yourselves today, but what we need to do is just hollow out a centre for our candle. The great thing about having the candle in the glass, it means that it's really nice and secure and it's not going to light any of your designs. In preparation, before I've started this design, I've actually cut some of my foliage up and I've cut them up into really nice small pieces. Okay, so let me check. I should have a nice little well-feathered little fitting. Just using a teaspoon again. And this is where you can check if your floral foam is actually all soaked all the way through. Okay, so as you can see, I've just hollowed out the centre to give it so it just fits in nicely. I've actually prepared quite a lot of foliage. I've cut it up, and as you can see, if I just move it in front, I've cut it up into small sections. You'll have a really nice selection of foliage from conifer. Okay, and we're putting them in really small. So again, only very small sections. Spruce, ivyberry, eucalyptus, different types of conifer. Just trying to find a really nice one with the pine cones in. This is a type of pine, a Scots pine. So again, what we're going to do as the first element of this, creating this design, is we want to create a lovely textured foliage Posi pad all around the design. So keep using, and this is why I've prepared. I normally cut all my foliage up before I start, so then I can actually create the design. If you've noticed with the spruce, what I'm actually doing with the spruce, I'm just taking the bottom few needles off. That gives it a nice clean stem to put into your design. I'm using the ivy leaves and the ivy berries because these give a fantastic texture. Now this design will last up to Christmas. Again, like I said, every night or every couple of days, just make sure you give it a really good water. Also spraying it, because again, once our houses are quite warm, it's slightly different to a door wreath. Okay, a door wreath's fine outside because it's open to the elements, as where this isn't. So it's always advisable to make sure that it gets sprayed, so it's actually got some nice water in it and it's getting hydrated from the actual leaves, but also it's getting the nutritious from the water in the floral foam. So as you can see, I'm actually building this design up. If I turn it up for you, you can actually see now it's becoming a lovely textured design. I'm making sure that I've actually got foliage on the outer edges. You don't want to miss them. Okay, so making sure that your outer edges are covered just as much as the inside. We've got some gorgeous flowers to put in this. And we'll be putting those in 1 second. So again, just going around the design. Really nice. Think about your textures. So you don't want all the same texture next to each other. Use the different foliages to create this really good textured design. Okay, turning it around as you go. It smells wonderful with the scent of the nice candle, but also the lovely scent of all the Christmas foliages. It does smell lovely. Okay, so I've sort of more or less covered the whole of this design now. Again, just finishing off with the little bits that I have on my desk. Okay, and again you can see it's quite flat, so nothing is above the candle. Okay, so we've got a nice selection of plant materials. We've got some spray carnations, some ilex berries. So again, spray carnations, some ilex berries. We've got some eucalyptus, that'll look nice at the end. Some spray roses, and some carnations. So I'm going to put my roses in first because they're a really nice dominant flower. And what I'm actually doing is I'm just taking out the outer petals. This is called dressing a rose, and it's the really important part. When you've received your cakes and your bunches, what you'll probably find is they are, you know, they can be quite, you know, untidy on the ends. We actually leave these on until we're ready to flower arrange with them. Okay. And then I'm going to use my carnations. Just open them out by fluffing them up a little bit. Okay, then my spray roses. And again, remember to use it on the sides too. You don't necessarily just want it all on the top. Make sure that you've got them on the sides. So again, they really do shine through your design. Okay. And then you spray carnations. So adding your spray carnations to the design. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to place all my nice little bits that you've been given, your dried sundries. So this could be pine cones, and again, they look fantastic this time of year. Some lovely oranges. So you've got orange slices, you've got baubles, which really do make the design look beautiful. And again, keep it quite low. If I hold it up again for you now. So as you can see, keeping it quite low. Nothing is higher than my candle. Okay, so keep that in mind as you're adding all your foliages. Not only all your foliages, but also all your sundries and your flowers. Making sure that you've got plant materials, but also nice sundries on the sides, because if this is going on your dining table for Christmas Day, it's an ideal opportunity. If people are sitting at the side, they don't want to see the foam, so we're actually going to hide the foam base on the sides. So just adding the little bubbles in to really enhance it. I'm going to now just place some of the ilex berries to begin it really nice and Christmassy. Okay. And then finishing off, just to finish off the design, just adding some of the really nice cultivated foliages, such as your leatherleaf and your eucalyptus, to make sure that you can't see any of your floral foam as you're turning your design round. So this is now I'm just making sure, as I'm turning my design round each time, really just hiding all them mechanics. If there's anywhere that you can see any of your form, just turning your design round. And again, this just is adding another texture to the design. Okay. I'm going to just finish off with a little bit of eucalyptus. Just to finish off the design. You probably won't need a lot. But again, it's just another texture, another scent for the Christmas holidays. And again, quite small pieces, as you can see. They're quite small pieces. And they're like these because they are sort of like a bit more spiky. So. Okay, and now this design is complete, folks. So I'll just show it to you. And there is your finished textured Christmas table arrangement. Have a wonderful Christmas, folks. Can't wait to see your designs. Please share them with me on social media. Merry Christmas from Sam and everyone at Sugar Stealers.